Okay, so here we have the MGTF 135 in X-Power Grey. So I'll just take a quick walk around it. As you can see, with a little bit of a wash. Apologies for the wind noise, it's extremely breezy today. It's been quite wet over the last few days, but as you can see, the car's still near the hood. If you look at the hood, it's still looking very good. I've actually replaced the hood very recently with a very good second-hand one. What we could do with a little bit more of a scrub, but there's no holes. Often you get little pinprick holes along here where the bow, the actual metalwork is. You can see on this side there's none. Here where the creasing is, again, it's still all intact. The rear screen is all complete. There's no holes in it at all anywhere. So hopefully, obviously, it's a bit wet, but there's no fogging in it either, so it's a very clear screen. Around this side again, there's no marks in there, and there's no pinprick holes across the top there. Known spot where they sometimes go and rust is there, so there's no rust across the top on that one. If we look on the other side, again, that one is clear. We look around on the wheel arch around here. The front wheel arch is clean. On this seam, you've got a very small amount of bubbling on there. You see, it's not gone through the paint. That can be easily resolved. But this seam again is another weak spot. That's clean. Around on the front here, there's a very tiny little bit of bubbling there, but again, very small amount. A couple of little hairline scratches on that front corner. If you can see those there, one just there, but again, it's very minor. We go along the side, again, just a couple of little scratches on up here. They could easily be polished out. Admittedly, I haven't had the time really to polish them. Around the top of the wheel arch, again, we're clean. Around the back there, and if you look around the air vent, again, there's no rust around that one. Coming around the back, sometimes we get rust underneath here, starting to come through. It's all very clean. These seams here, so we've got a clean one. There's no rust coming through there, or on this one. Again, that quarter is still very clear. No rust on this wheel arch neither, or around the filler cap, but sometimes you do get. And onto this air intake, again, there's no rust on there. If we look again on this seam here on the near side, again, that's clean. Around on the front of the wing there, that's clean. So it's a very clean example, really, in my opinion. So if we just go around the screen, there's no chips or clumps in the screen. You might be able to hear this over the wind, but the alarm fob is working. I've got 2 fobs and 2 keys for it. If we look at the wheels, so the car hasn't been used for a little while, so there's a bit of surface rust on the brake discs there, but good amount of tread on this tyre. We look on the front again, decent amount of tread on this front one. The actual rim is in relatively decent order. It's got a couple of nicks on it, but again, the car is 14 years old, so you would expect to see a couple of nicks and things. Again, decent tread on this tyre as well. And this final one was a tyre that I've had replaced. It was actually legal for the MOT, but it had 1.9, so it's a bit close to the line. So I changed it anyway. So it has a new tyre on that one. So if we now move to the boot, so there's your tonneau cover, which is the light colour to go with the interior. Don't know how well this is going to come out, but off here. There's a little bit of an indicator for. So that is clear. I don't know how well that's going to come through, but the coolant is clear. There's no evidence of oil in there. And again, sometimes you can get a little bit on the dipstick, but that's perfectly normal. But the water is nice and clean, so that's not emulsified either. So there's no evidence of any head gasket problems. The pipes underneath the floor have all been replaced, so they're now the stainless steel ones. We pop the front bonnet as well while I'm here. I can go around to the front, open this. Not a huge amount to see under here. This one doesn't have the ABS, that's why it's got that space there. The battery is relatively new. I think I've seen a receipt for the battery being replaced within the last 12 months. The clutch fluid has all been replaced and rinsed through. Same with the brake fluid as well, so that's all been bled through. Again, very, very clean. Spare is in good condition. The jack is present, and also obviously the locking wheel nuts removers as well. So, pretty clean machine, really. We take a look inside. So this has got the half leather Alcantara, grey Alcantara seats. There's a slight small tear there. There's no wear on that bolster. That tear actually is easier to fix than a worn bolster, so that's actually probably better to be done that way around, to be totally honest. It's got the X-Power hoops that have been put on it, like the Boxster style, and hasn't got a radio at the minute, but other than that, it's very clean, very tidy. It doesn't leak. A lot of MGs had problems with and leaks around the doors. It's been very wet over the last few days, but it's still very dry in here. There's no condensation inside either. Let me just pop the hood. You can see that go. So that one, then that one. It's going to be pretty tricky to do with one hand. Let's see how we get on. I always fold the screen to make sure that it's okay. There we go, and as the roof comes down, as I say, it's quite a tidy car. I personally like this interior. My own personal MG has got the same interior as this, so I actually quite like this one. Right, let's start it up. I'm going to need to have two hands, so hold on one second.